Today I'm going to show you my everyday girl beat. This is basically how to enhance your natural beauty, and it's not exactly an everyday natural makeup because you'll still be able to see makeup, but what we're doing here today is just enhancing your features. Okay, so I'm going to first start off with the Borean CC cream, and this is a really great product if you have troubled skin. This is also really great because it has SPF 25 in it, so you don't have to worry about putting on sunscreen because it's a 2-in-1 product. When you first apply this product on, you're going to notice that it's colorless. What's going to happen over time is that it's going to settle into your skin and match your skin tone. We don't want to forget your neck because sun is like the #1 leading causes to an aging neck, and I think a lot of times we tend to not address this part of our body. An amazing concealer that's pretty affordable is by ColourPop. It's their $6 no filter concealer, and I'm in the color medium 26. I'm not going to do a full-on like swipe 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 motion. I'm just going to dab it on. Need a little bit more coverage. I have redness around my nose. I'm using a brush from IT Cosmetics to just blend the product out, and then I like using my fingers to press it out. For brows, I like to use a really thin and precise brow pencil. This one is from Benefit, and I'm just going to follow the natural strokes of my hairs. I like to start off at the bottom of my brow first, and then go ahead and move towards the top of my brow, and then now towards the tail of my brow, in really light feathery strokes. As we're getting to the front of the brow, what I like to do is draw a really light and faint line just to outline the bottom of the hairs. And then we're going to start filling it in very slowly. We're going to take the pencil and do upward strokes because that's where the brow hairs are naturally growing upwards. And you want to use the slightest pressure when you're up here in the front because you don't want to give it the appearance that you have blocky brows at all. And feel free to use your fingers to like clean it up a little bit. Now we're just going to give a nice gradient with the spoolie, and it's going to blend everything out nice and even. It still looks really natural, but it's just a little bit more defined. Now I'm going to be using the Glossier Boy Brow, which looks like this. This is in the color black. I'm going to start off putting the product towards the end of my brow. I'm starting off at the end because the brush tends to have more product there. And I find that the end of my brows tend to need a little bit more love with definition. You're going to graze this product over the front of your brows in an upward motion so that it gives that appearance of a bushy natural brow that you were born with. You guys can see the difference, right? There are barely any hairs right here, and now this looks a lot bushier and a lot more natural. For this look, all you really need is a contour and a highlighting palette. The one I have here is from Lorac, and I'm going to start by putting beige highlight all over my lids just to set it. Now, because we're focusing on just bringing out your natural contours, I'm just going to take this color in light contour and applying it all over the crease. And this will give the appearance that my crease is deeper. You want to like tap on the outer corner and then gently blend in a circular motion. And you want to hold your brush towards the tail of your brush so that you have the lightest motion. Notice how like I'm not really giving any pressure. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but that eye already looks deeper and more enhanced. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other eye. So now with the same brush and the same light contour color, I'm going to bring it into my nose bridge, starting from the front of my brow and bringing it down to my nose. And this is going to create depth. When you're doing this, make sure you're facing a flat surface of light so that there's no shadows casting stronger from one side than the other, because it's really important that your contour looks even. Now I'm going to take the medium contour from this palette, this guy right here, and with the same brush, I'm going to create a little bit more depth just on the outer corner where there might be a little crease right here. All of this is so subtle that I don't even know if the camera is going to pick it up. But the whole point is like, you kind of don't want people to really notice it because after all, a very natural look. Now I'm going to take this color called the Shimmer Highlight, and using my finger, I'm going to apply it to the top of my nose bridge. It's gonna create a really light white cast on it and then bring it down to the tip of my nose. And then taking a pointy flat brush, I'm going to go into light and medium contour of these two colors and bring it to my lower lash line. This is just to balance it out. The only color we're gonna use is from this Lancome palette, Natural Peachy Matte color right here. My ring finger, and just patting the color to my lids. It almost looks like there's no color, except there's a slight touch of pink, which is what we want. Taking a waterproof liquid eyeliner in the color Deep Brown, I'm going to start applying it to my waterline. So the waterline is where your pink skin is at. And then I'm gonna just go as close to my lash line as possible. Now with your lower lash line, you're going to start drawing fake lashes. And then we're going to draw a line on your lash line and drag it out in a long motion away from your eye. So you're not closing it up, but you're dragging it outwards. I like to start at the middle of my eyeball right here and then create that line. And this is going to help open your eyes up a lot while still looking super natural. Lashes are really important and we want to make them look as natural as possible. Since I don't have those naturally, I'm going to help myself out, and I'm going to first start off with curling them first. Lashes on, we're going to crimp them, but be very careful with these lashes because they're so soft, and once you squeeze hard, it stays that way. Just be really careful. I'm going to crimp the outer corner more because I want it to be more fluttery out there. For blush, I'm taking Botanic Farms Sweet Orange in their Romantic Blooming Lip and Cheek color. I like using a cream blush because I find that it really makes it look like you're blushing from within. It doesn't look like powdery on your skin, and it blends really naturally into your skin. Close to where my under eye area is at, like right here. And also onto the sides of my nose too. For lips, I like to go for something that looks like my lips, but a little bit pinker color with a velvet finish. This is their Nanda Velvet Lip Tint in the color Near and Dear. Right off the center of my lips. And this is it. This is my everyday girl beat. Something that you can look super natural in. It's perfect for a date, perfect for school if you want to look like you're born this way with the rosy cheeks and long lashes and just a touch of pink color to your lips, looking like you're just super glowy and healthy. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys would like to leave a comment below and let me know if you want to recreate this look, if this was helpful to you at all. It's really nice reading your guys' comments, and all the products I've mentioned will be linked in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!